All right, good morning. I kind of have an idea of what this is about, but I want the cards to confirm it. So here we go. Let's open the energy. Those tones were loud and clear. So I feel like this message is going to be loud and clear. All right. Here we go. And yes, we're still using these cards. There's more to come with these cards. So much more, I hear. They want me to cut, so I'm going to just move this so you can see me cut. All right. Desire. All right. We've had this one before. Let's see what comes out with it this time. I'm getting really warm as I'm doing this reading. Like really warm. Focus. Okay, so yesterday was something about the focus as well. So I feel like, focus on your desires is very clear. Remember, it's going to be loud and clear. Focus on your desire. And then, what is this card going to say? There it is. Yogini of 285 Hertz. Okay, let's see how these communicate together. The desire card, which is 11, which is, master number, psychic intuitive master number. And one of the things that, one of the things I feel like when I sat down here, oh, interesting, the candle is going out. Do you want me to replace the candle or do you want me to leave it? It's just very, very low. Oh, it just went out. Let me see. I think I'm to replace it. I forgot to replace it before the reading began. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's symbolic. The fire going out, the light going out. So the light has gone out on one of your desires in the past. Maybe you turned the light out. Maybe you let it go out. Forgot to, replace it maybe. Who knows? But we are replacing it now. So maybe the desire, maybe you let the light go out and the fire go out on a desire that you had. And that's okay because you're to replace it with a different desire. Okay? So it was divinely guided to let it go out so that you can replace it with a new desire. That's what I'm being guided to say about that. Okay. Now we can read the desire. Realizing new pathways of becoming. You desire something new or different in your life. Your longing triggers a need for an instant gratification. You believe that life will be better when you attain what you long for. But ask yourself, why do I desire this thing? Is it to fill a void or create bliss? Are you ready for changes that this desire will bring? Your soul knows the purpose of life is experience. Life is about forging pathways, not the outcome. When you arrive at the manifested experience, new desires will arise. So yeah, maybe you arrived at one desire, and so the light went out on that, and it's like, I don't feel that passion anymore for this thing. So a new desire is arising. It's time to replace it. Wanting more, yearning for fresh horizons, learnings, connections, and experience is the nature of creating. Allow this concept to sink into your mind and body and activate a deeper understanding of desire. Fulfillment comes from the journey. Be patient. Pick the fruit only when it is ripe. Okay, so some of you might be in the liminal stage of, between one desire and the new desire. But maybe you want to get to that new desire right away. You want it to manifest right away. And that's, this card is telling you to be a little patient with it. Okay? It's about the journey and the pathway to the manifestation. Less so than the manifestation, because as this card says, and as you've probably experienced, once you have the manifested thing, your passion sometimes wanes, waxes, wanes, I think it's wanes, on that desire, and then you no longer want it. So it was all about getting it, right? Getting to that, everything that happened to the point of achieving whatever it was that you achieved. And then you achieved it and you're like, okay, well, what's next, right? So if that moment is so fleeting, enjoy it for sure. But the leading up to it is the real, experience. Think of it like climbing a mountain. I know it's cliche, but as you're climbing up the mountain, you're feeling the exhilaration of the fact that you're climbing a mountain. You're excited to see what's at the top. You're looking at the foliage and the animals, and you're seeing, lakes or rivers or waterfalls or, different birds or whatever you're seeing along the way. And it's so exciting and it's so beautiful, and every step of the way is so wonderful. And then you get to the top, and it's beautiful and breathtaking and amazing, and you feel the accomplishment. You did it. You got to the top of the mountain, right? But you don't stay there. Unless you're going to pitch a tent and live there, you're gonna have to come down from that mountain. And then maybe you'll climb the same mountain again. But, if it's your favorite mountain, if people ask you to take them up, because you're experienced at climbing it, you might climb the same mountain again. However, chances are you're going to look for a new mountain to climb and new views to see, right? So it's like that. That's how they're describing it to me right now. All right, so focus. A point of attraction. Where is your focus and what do you want to create? Your point of attraction is the accumulation of all your thoughts. Some of you are aware of, and some you are not aware of. The latter are thoughts you have repeated so often that they have become beliefs and body memory. Those are the ones you're not aware of. The point of attraction is more fluid than you think. It is the overarching energy of your collected ideas, active beliefs, and your personality. Change any idea or belief and your point of attraction shifts. You sense the world around you through the filter of your attraction point. Imagine this point moving along a sliding track within you. To master yourself means being able to move your view of reality at will. This can help you adjust and adapt to any situation. Stay in the center of love and on the path of your heart. You can choose to feel into the flow or resist and hold yourself back. Either way, you will be loved by your soul and the universe. Okay. And now the Yogini of 285. Changes in your life, including doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. So don't worry about that light going out. You can always light a new one, right? Realignments are happening based on divine wisdom and timing. You are being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Trust in how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey because it is working, whether you realize that or not. Significant inner healing is taking place. Okay. The Yogini is a female spiritual adept, a practitioner of deep yoga that awakens a powerful connection with one's real inner being. The Yogini holds space for healing and enlightenment, moving through obstacles and challenges with wisdom, patience, commitment, and often great joy. She is our spiritual sister, our sacred friend, and our guide away from the bleak, erroneous thinking of ego into the softened, awakened, relaxed, gracious way of spirit. When the Yogini of 285 Hertz makes her presence felt in a reading, it is a sign we are on a powerful healing journey to connect body, mind, and soul with the truth of our spiritual nature. We are working at an inner level to let go of past pains and open up to our empowerment and grace, dignity, and legitimacy in the present moment. This oracle indicates there is a spiritual approach to heal any and all struggles in our lives. The tone of 285 Hz supports the treatment of wounds, cuts, burns, and any other damaged tissue. It is the tone of optimal health. Just like the yogini who has access to the original vitality of our spirit and seeks to infuse that well-being into the body, mind, and soul, this tone is healing, correcting that which has fallen out of alignment, bringing it back to center. As the frequency of the cosmic blueprint, it helps heal our physical body and aligns us on our soul's journey, synchronizing our inner and outer lives. If you have felt conflict between your inner aspirations and your outer reality, the oracle indicates the time for healing change has come. The soul blueprint is the original spiritual plan for our development. It is the innate guiding wisdom within each being that knows what it is meant to be. It can dissolve inherited pains. The original and purposeful wisdom of our true nature is life-changing. It can dissolve inherited pains and psychological struggles and allows projections from others which may be influencing us to cease to have an effect. Under the influence of the 285 Hz frequency, we embrace who we really are. Okay, I'm having a hard time breathing with this. And I'm also having a hard time speaking. My throat is closing up. So they're guiding me to go straight to the prayer here. I allow for the spiritual intervention of divine grace to recalibrate, realign, heal, and renew me, so I am empowered, radiant, and have fully embodied my original spiritual potential and true frequency. So be it. I embrace the healing empowerment of my own authenticity. Okay. So what I heard when I sat down here, I have to take deep breaths for this. So there's some resistance somewhere, probably within me, maybe within you. But it was about opening to seeing without fear. So opening the ability to see clearly without fear. And when I say see, I mean the psychic intuitive seeing. Okay? So, some of you may desire to have more psychic intuitive abilities. And you may be hiding that desire or squashing it in some ways or diminishing it or just not allowing it to fully open. When you let the desire open and you focus on this desire of opening your psychic intuitive ability, and if you have that desire, it is because it is your true nature, right? So when you focus on that and allow your true nature to be, I'm hearing it will open. Believe this with all your heart. Okay, one of these cards, okay? I don't know why this is such a heavy energy. Look at the card that came out, the High Priestess card. Okay, the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess card. So the High Priestess is the psychic intuitive, right? She is she's the psychic intuitive, the High Priestess, the There's a word that wants to come that's not coming. She's the seer. There we go. She's the seer. So yeah, that confirms yeah, so this is about opening your seeing, okay? It's about opening the seeing, the psychic intuitive seeing, without fear. They want me to look at the traditional meaning of the Two of Pentacles. So I'm just going to grab that. Okay, to see what the traditional meaning of the Two of Pentacles is. Where is it? Sorry for the breaths. Oh, interesting. It says difficulty in launching new projects, difficult situations, new troubles, embarrassment. So what they want me to focus on is the difficulty in launching new projects. So maybe you're trying to launch a new project related to, I just got 1616, related to your psychic intuitive abilities, okay? Let me look at 1616. It says, take time to find balance in your life. You are being encouraged to slow down and consider your intentions carefully before proceeding further. Okay, so there's a reason why it's not launching, it's not moving forward yet, because they want you to find balance in your life before you launch that project. Okay? Slow down. It's okay to go slow. Now the High Priestess. Wisdom, sound judgment, common sense, serenity, foresight, intuition. Okay. So, yeah, you might have some frustrations because a project that you want to launch related to your psychic intuitive abilities, your healing abilities, may be taking longer than you want to launch. But there is a purpose. There's a purpose, okay? And now they're pointing out the numbers that 2 creates when I put it there. So 372, we're going to look at that one. Angel guidance is reminding you to bring those who matter most to you into your future visions and intentions. Share your abundant thinking. Okay, so that's one of the things that they're asking you to slow down and do, right? It was, let me see the 1616 again. Slow down and consider your intentions carefully. So now it's saying, bring those who matter to you most to you into your visions and intentions. Share your abundant thinking. So that's key. Before this project can launch, that's key, okay? Now we're looking at the 142. Your guardian angel is swirling around you with love and acceptance. You are loved and you are accepted. That's nice. Okay, and then 211. You are in a powerful place at this time, aligning with great minds of the past and present. Focus on your dreams and the highest good. Okay, so that idea of focusing again. So they want you to get, slow down, get very clear, tap into your inner self, your wisdom, identify the desire. Why do you desire to have these psychic intuitive abilities? Why do you desire to share them with the world? Why, ask yourself, what is my intention with all of this? Does my intention include my loved ones? Okay, this is a process they want you to go through. And then when you're clear, very clear, when it's loud and clear, focus on those intentions and those desires, all right? And being your authentic self to bring that forth. Okay. Oh, interesting. One of the cards is turned, and it's the 10 of Pentacles. and the Awakening card. Let's put it back in there and see what happens. Okay. Oh, the Lovers, the Six of Cups and the Lovers card. Okay. So the Six of Cups is, nostalgia. It's a very like having sweet memories and positive memories, and that will, shift your focus to the positive in the past, especially, right? When you're looking at the past, focus on the love. Don't focus on the pain. Don't focus on the fear. Don't focus on any of that. That stuff existed. It happened. It's there. But don't focus on it, right? It's taught you a lot. You love it because it's taught you a lot. But you don't need to focus on it. Focus on the love, okay? Focus on the healing. The Six of Cups is self-healing, self-acceptance, self-love, right? And then we have the Lovers card, which is the Lovers card. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but they want me to look in the traditional tarot meanings again for something. So the word trust is in there. So, of course, it means all the things about love and potentially new relationships or a renewed relationship. But trust, okay? Trust the love and trust the path and the journey of self-love, self-healing, self-acceptance. Okay. They want one more card. Today we have the Sun. Yesterday we had the Star. So you will be successful if you do this, right? This is the Sun card. This is success. This is stability. This is all the wonderful things. And the Nine of Wands. So once again, I'm just going to put this up here so you can see the 285 hertz. For some reason, they want that to stay visible. Once again, they want me to go to the traditional to see something. So yeah, the Nine of Wands is a pause in your current struggle. So it's a break in the struggle. Okay, it's and it's also known for clarity and stability. And the Sun is, of course, accomplishment, contentment, success, favorable relationships, love, joy, devotion, a happy marriage, pleasure in daily existence, high spirits, pleasure derived from simple things, liberation, clarity, stability. All right? So that is what will come with all of this. Okay? 692 now. They want me to look at the 692. There are opportunities for you to experience a new sense of love, either in a new relationship or via the rekindling of a current connection. Either way, know that this is a time for love. All right, so with that said, and with wherever it was said, one of the angel numbers said, to make sure that you're including those you love in your intentions, okay? So that's why they're saying, okay, let's get very clear. What are my desires? What are my intentions with these desires? Am I including the people I love in this? And that's what they want you to, and then once you get that very clear, what your desire is, what your intention with those desires are, and how you're going to include the people that you love in those, when that becomes very, very clear, your desires will be easily manifested, easily, accomplished. And that's why they're saying it's so important to focus on the journey to the accomplishment. All right? It's not just about the accomplishment, because if you just went from, I desire this, and you got what you desired without that process and that journey, without focusing on it, you might find that when you get there, it's not really what you wanted, right? And then that's happened repeatedly to you, most likely. And although it's fine to, have a desire and reach it and then be like, that's not really what I wanted, and change and replace it with a new one, to expand and to evolve, you want to be like not starting over all the time. You want to be building and expanding and creating from a foundation, and building. So you want to be paying attention to what you're building in the first place, right? Holy, this is like a struggle to breathe. What is going on here with the breath? What is going on? Oh, okay. Breath work. Breath work is going to help with this. I resist breath work. I don't know if you do too, but I do. But I'm hearing breath work is going to help with this. Okay, now they want me to read the 296. And there's some throat chakra stuff too going on. (296). Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Start by seeing yourself with loving eyes. Yeah. That's where they want me to leave it. I hope you have a beautiful day.